Welcome to Mathema by RC YouTube channel. This is our 10th class of class 7 of integer. Here we solve some problem of exercise 1.2 of your book, NCERT books. In this previous 9 class, we discussed different kind of problems and concept of integers. If you could not see our class, go to the playlist of this YouTube channel and see the class 7 different kind of videos. Okay, and here we solve some problem. See that in this exercise 1.2, write down a pair of integers. Write down a pair of integers, that means two integers whose sum is -7. Okay, so here the result is given, but we form the quotient. That means two pair of integers, suppose a and b. Okay, write down such that the sum a plus b equal to -7. Okay, so we choose a and b. How we can choose this? That the result, the summation of this a and b get -7. So here we can choose -10. Okay, -10 and 3. Here we know that -10 plus 3, because -10 is greater than 3. So the sign of -10 we get here -10 plus 3. Therefore there we use the sign minus, because the sign of 10 is minus. So then we use 10 by 10 minus 3, this is 7, we get -7. Or any number, can you judge? Or any number, suppose -4 and -3, you also get -7, because -4 plus -3, therefore we get -4 minus 3, that means -7. Okay, similar way here the b difference is -10, that means here we get two numbers a and b, a minus b equal to -10. So how it can possible? So we can take an easy number. Suppose the number is 0 and 10, and we use 0 minus 10, two integers 0 and 10, we get -10. Okay, this is an easy way. Or you can choose, here we also can choose 0 and -7, but this number we can always choose the non-zero number. Here any no concept any that in this portion, and that not mention the non-zero number. Or we also choose any kind of number. Suppose the number is here a minus b equal to -10. So here we can choose, suppose -5, okay, and 5. This is also minus, because -5, a is -5 and b is 5, that means 5 minus 5, this is -10. We can also choose -7, 3, and we get a minus 7 minus 3, that means this is also 10. Okay, so we can choose different kind of numbers. Okay, suppose we can choose -12, okay, and -2. This is also -10, because -12 minus of -2, that means +2. -12 plus 2 equal to -10. So this is the problem, and the sum is 0. Sum, when we get sum 0, that is the numbers whose sum 0, mean a plus b, that means equal to 0, that means a equal to minus b, that means the inverse. That means when we take a comma b, a is 5, b is -5, a is 7, b is -7, A is 10, B is minus 10. We get the summation always 0. Okay. So these are the we solved the problem A, B, C in many different integers with example, so that you can understand the concept of this problem, and you can easily solve different type of similar of this different type of problem. Suppose write a pair of negative integers. A pair of negative integers, here mention the negative integers whose difference is gives 8. Okay, here the problem is some pair of negative integers, suppose minus a minus b, whose difference minus a minus of minus b, that means minus a plus b equal to 8. Okay, these are the, for example, the general term, a pair of negative integers whose difference gives 8. So here we take two numbers, suppose minus 4, okay, and minus 12. Then we get minus 4 minus of minus 12, because here the difference. Then we get minus 4 plus 12, that means plus 8. Okay, because the sign of 12 is positive. In similar basis, we can choose different kind of numbers. Okay, suppose here we choose minus 8, then we choose minus 16. So minus 8 minus of minus 16, so we get minus 8 plus 16, that means plus 8. Okay, so these are the problems we can also choose. Again, in 2b, write a negative number and a positive number and whose sum is minus 5. A negative number and a positive number whose sum is minus 5. Okay, write a negative number, suppose a negative number and a positive number plus mention, whose sum is minus a plus b, whose sum is minus 5 or 5, minus 5. Okay, whose sum is minus 5. So sum is minus 5, because here we choose, suppose here we choose a number, suppose minus 8. Then how we can choose here the number, that is this is called minus 5, this is called plus 3, because we know 8 minus 3, this is 5, and minus sign before 5, before 8, and 8 is bigger than 3, so the result is minus. So minus result of sign is minus, so minus 8 plus 3, this is called minus 5. In similar basis, we can choose different kind of number. Suppose we can choose minus 12. We know the 12 minus 5. Suppose 12 minus 5, this is 7. So here we choose 7. That means minus 12 plus 7, and we get minus 5. So these are the numbers. We can choose different kind of numbers, but the condition and the approaches would be right. Write a negative number, suppose minus a, and positive numbers whose difference is minus 3. Same problem. Try this. Okay, try this. A negative number and a positive number, and minus a plus b equal to minus 3. Okay, try this problem. Okay, here we get, suppose minus 8. Then what can be it? What the number is, just put in this part 5, because minus 8 plus 3 plus 5 equal to minus 3. Here we get 3, and we get that these are the similar number. Again, here we also choose, suppose here we choose minus 12. So what can be the number? This is called 3. So the number is 9. Okay, because minus 12 plus 9, this is called minus 3. Okay, we can solve this type of problem with this, the concept of this portion. Okay, so these are the problems of your exercise 1.2. we use different kind of integers, more than one, okay, and we solve the problem. So if you like this class, like the button and also comment here and subscribe our YouTube channel and stay with us. Join our Telegram group. In the description box you get the Telegram link. If any question you can ask in this Telegram group. Thank you. See you in this next class. Thank you.